you guys? Today we're gonna be reacting to another video. This video called "The Tragedy of Wi-Fi Skeleton" full documentary. Low-key long as shit, but like I don't know this guy, and I seen trigger warnings, mentions of grooming, suicide, etc. And I'm interested in like dark shit like that, like fucked up shit. And I want to see what happened to this guy because I never heard of him. The video is 52 minutes long though, but I said fuck it, I'm reacting to it because I wanted to watch the video. So let's get into it.
I'm finna pull up to a gas station and post the Addy on my story.
Oh,
if you wanna pull up,
damn, he died May 5th, 2025.
and kill me, it's the time to do it.
That was like, I'm bad at math, bro. Like, that was like 7 months ago, bro.
If you wanna get a flick with me, it's the time to do it. I'm gonna overdose tonight. I'm just joking. I'm not gonna actually do that.
On May 5th, 2025, Wi-Fi Skeleton, also known as Cyrus, passed away to...
Yeah, you throwing an overdosing? Bro's trying to pull the Juice WRLD, bro, and Lil Peep.
With drug overdose. A tragic end.
Oh, he did overdose.
Rather interesting life. Behind the YouTube...
I meant, he did say he was gonna... He said he was gonna overdose, so I'm not surprised. On Fant or what, bro?
Milestones was a young artist caught in a storm of identity shifts, allegations, and emotional weight he displayed through his music. The fame that had once lifted him up slowly became a burden. The shift from commentary to music.
You see that Juice WRLD poster in the back? Yep. I already knew he on that shit.
It wasn't just a change in career, it was an escape. But even in
like, I literally just said it, bro.
The freedom of melody and lyrics, the demons that he dealt with never truly silenced.
Is that My Little Pony, bro?
Take a look at the cautionary tale of Wi-Fi Skeleton. Wi-Fi Skeleton.
Wait, he's the one that made that song? Makes sense.
Known today for his moody, genre-bending tracks that dominate TikTok and streaming charts, didn't always live in a world of echoing 808s and emotional soundscapes. Before the stage name, before the millions of streams, and long before the viral fame, there was Cyrus. Born as a YouTuber, commanding attention online in an entirely different way. At just 14 years old, Cyrus launched himself into the chaotic orbit of YouTube commentary. It was 2018, and the digital throne once held by Leafy is here, sat empty after the platform.
Bro, I miss Leafy. Bro was the GOAT. Bro was like my inspiration back like in fucking middle school, bro. Bro was funny as fuck, bro. He like, I wasn't doing YouTube back then, but like he made me want to do YouTube and like start like flaming motherfuckers. Cause Leafy you go, bro. But I don't know what happened. I think he was undergoing some crazy shit, right? I forgot. Bro disappeared.
Form shakeups. That absence left a void to fill, and Cyrus, armed with gameplay footage and fast cuts edits, filled it with a raw, unfiltered voice that hit home for countless viewers that were looking for something new. Within a year, still only 14, he crossed the unfathomable milestone of 1 million subscribers.
First, I just want to go ahead and say thanks for all the support in yesterday's video. We got like an entire 30,000 likes in one day, and that's actually crazy.
1 million people watching this kid that barely knows how to drop. By 2019, he was a mainstay of the commentary world, racking up views, praise, and influence.
Yo, what's up guys, Ching Chung Bing Bong Black Guy here, and basically today I'm just going to deny all the rumors. I'm sadly not Leafy's here, unless if Leafy just found some random black guy to like do this face reveal and he's just voicing over this. I'm not Leafy.
He might be.
Bro, I'm sorry, you're really close. Anyways, yeah, what's up guys, it's Cyrus, and I'm a 15-year-old black kid, you know, fresh out of Harlem.
But unfortunately for Cyrus, shit wouldn't be sweet for long. As soon as he started to involve himself with certain communities and people online, things would take a little bit of a turn.
Allegations. The downfall of every man, bro.
On January 24th, 2023, Cyrus released a video titled, quote, "I hurt a lot of people," end quote, in which he publicly addressed and took accountability for a series of harmful behaviors. In the video, Cyrus admitted to having emotionally manipulated and cheated on multiple individuals, primarily women he had interacted with on Discord. He acknowledged
that ain't bad, bro. You gotta manipulate these hoes, bro. These hoes be manipulators themselves. On God, bro. This generation is cooked.
that much of his...
I don't know what he did, though, like. But, like, bro, ain't nothing wrong with lying to a hoe. Like, saying, like, I listen to Jane Aiko and shit. Like, even though I listen to like some EBK, like, bro, you gotta lie to get them hoes, bro.
Conduct stemmed from a deep need for self-validation, which he pursued at the expense of others' well-being. Cyrus expressed remorse for the pain he had caused, describing his actions as emotionally abusive and deeply regrettable. He emphasized that his behavior was not isolated to a single incident, but part of a broader pattern, and stated his intention to seek professional help through therapy in order to begin making meaningful changes in his life.
I'm going to start this by being as blunt as I can. I've been fucking up for a really long time, and I've been hurting a lot of people, especially a lot of women on the internet, and I just can't keep going on receiving all this positive support and pretending like everything is fine, daily uploading like I'm not fucking up every day. I just want to be completely honest with you guys, as I've been being honest with all of the girls that I had basically led on and hurt for so long. I've grown up on the internet for...
Bruh, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, Future be doing that. Like, Hendrix be doing that, bro. You gotta stay toxic.
For just about my entire life, and every single phase I've gone...
I don't know what he done though. Like, there's a healthy toxic and there's the weirdo toxic. Like, what do you mean you be hurting these females? Like, what you be doing? Like, if you like just like fucking hoes and like with consent, of course, and like they get hurt, womp womp. Nah, I'm a lover boy though, for real. I am. But like, recently, nah, bro. I've been hurt. But like, ain't nothing wrong with like being a little toxic. But if you being weird and like, yeah, you on that weirdo shit, nah, bro, I ain't cool.
Through every single negative part of me that I've gone through, other people have had to experience on here, and it's a lot easier to mask in a 10-minute video than it is with people that I talk to every single day of my life. So a lot of you have absolutely no clue on what I'm about to say, and
Nope.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it, man.
Say
For
it.
the last, I'm not even sure how many years that I've been on the internet, since I was probably around 15, 14, I've been lying to a lot of females and flirting with a lot of females, and I didn't ever understand the weight of it as it was through the internet. I thought that they would just talk to guys in real life, or that it wouldn't really affect them, but it...
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with, bro, that's their fault. Like, you're literally talking to a stranger online, falling in love. Bro, that's the most dumbest shit I ever heard. Like, how you gonna get hurt over someone you don't know on the internet?
does. These are real people with real feelings, and I've had to understand that these were people that really cared about me and really trusted me, and I completely broke that with so many
This generation's so cooked.
different girls, and it's horrible. I was on the internet being a cocky, arrogant cunt, thinking that I was just some what's the word, thinking that I was just like getting all these girls, man, but I was just hurting them. They were all thinking that they had met the one. They were all thinking that we were going to have a life together and shit. And that just wasn't true. It has led to me hurting a lot of people, man, and some of those people even being younger than me. Some are saying that one of the girls was like 12, but I just want to go ahead and say that's not the girl's age at all. But I even heard a girl that was 3 years younger than me, and it was so fucked, man. Like, it's so fucked up. I can't keep getting positive support. I can't keep reading all these lovely comments. It's fucked, man. Like, I really need to be off of the internet.
Good.
Bro just said like he was talking to a female which people were saying she was 12. Bro, that's what I'm saying. You gotta get like identification ID cards or something like to confirm she's not 12, bro, before engaging in any flirting or like sexual sexting, any of that.
Stop lying to people, and I want to stop hurting people. I can never undo any of the things that I've ever done to anybody. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so sorry to anybody that ever felt like we'd have a life or a future together. I fucked up. I should have never led you on. I should have never lied. I should have never even flirted with you in the first place. It was stupid.
He then posted this on community notes. Thank you to those of you who watched the video I posted this morning opening up about my actions. But please stop defending me and giving me benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna be gone for a while so I can really change and hold myself accountable. I don't plan to ever lead a girl on again. I'm so sorry to anyone I've hurt, seriously. It's crucial to acknowledge that many of the incidents Cyrus referenced in his apology took place while he was still a minor, specifically around the age of 16. While this detail does not absolve him of responsibility.
Wait, he was 16? Hey, he's not even an adult, bro.
Or serve as a justification for his behavior, it does offer important context regarding his level of emotional maturity and judgment at the time. Recognizing his age during these events is not meant to diminish the harm, but rather to contribute to fuller understanding the situation. However, the controversy did not end with this video. Just one day later, on January 25th, 2023, additional allegations surfaced. A young woman on TikTok publicly accused Cyrus of being abusive, further complicating the narrative and added more layers to the already unfolding situation. The post reads, "I don't care, I'll say his name now since everyone from his little Discord crew is here to hate on me. Cyrus is an abusive weirdo piece of shit who needs some serious effing help. I've got all of his exes in my DMs telling me they experienced the same shit as me. If you are one of his e-girls here to hate on me, literally run away from that man." One of the main concerns with the situation is the lack of clarity surrounding this specific allegation. The initial accusation was presented in a vague and really non-specific manner, offering very little concrete detail about the nature of the supposed abuse. The ambiguity did make it difficult.
Heard all of that. So bro's talking to e-girls, verbally abusing them online.
For the public to fully grasp what had occurred or to understand the severity of the claims, but however,
I thought that shit was normal, bro. Like, just trolling, bro.
Shortly after this accusation was made, an individual on Twitter known as Hello Indigo, who had previously been involved with Cyrus Roman.
I'm a grown ass man. I don't do none of that shit. I got a daughter on the way. I'm just make some chicken, bro. If a motherfucker talk shit online, bro, who cares?
Man, nigga, we need to get off Discord. Discord is gonna be the end of niggas, bro. Job, bro, job. Known as claims, but however, shortly after this accusation was made, an individual on Twitter known as Hello Indigo, who had previously been involved with Cyrus romantic. Nigga, we need to get off Discord. Discord is gonna be the end of niggas, bro. Jobs, bro, jobs. And was also among the people he had cheated on. Came forward with additional allegations. They posted an extensive statement using TwitLonger, dramatically titled, "Cyrus is a huge piece of shit, surprise." In this post, Indigo disclosed that the wrongdoings that Cyrus had publicly apologized for on his video were only the tip of the iceberg. According to Indigo, the public apology Cyrus released was nothing more than just a calculated design to smooth things over temporarily. Cyrus most likely thought that if he came out first with a response, then it would alleviate anything else that would come out. The TwitLonger went on to describe how Cyrus had downplayed the severity of his actions, implying that the situation behind the scenes was far worse than he had led his audience to believe. Indigo wrote, "In early 2020, right before COVID, Cyrus made advances towards me. I was 15, he was 17, and I was simply excited to have someone into me. I played along and gave into his odd habits. For example, he would try to sing lullabies to me and apparently other women he was involved with."
Oh my god. Alright, see, like, when he was saying, like, yeah, I'd be lying to women, I'd be leading them on, thinking we finna be something. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you talking to, I mean, he's 17, but you talking to, like, 15-year-olds and singing lullabies, like you trying to be a baby or something? That's kind of weird, bro.
He would talk in a baby voice and suck his thumb when upset. He had multiple delusions that led me and his close friends into believing he was and probably is schizophrenic. He swore up and down he had a daughter who he acknowledged
bro, schizo too. Oh yeah,
was imaginary, but he talked to her while on Discord calls with me. He also fully believed and defended that he was an angel sent from God who had made a deal with the devil for YouTube fame through a blood pact when he was 13. This led to a huge fight between us because I was concerned for his well-being. This doesn't end here though. Over the 3 years that he has been with his girlfriend, he has had dozens of online parties, which I can confidently say all of them were once his fans / looked up to him. Nah, bro is the Discord Diddy, bro. It's over. He would...
Bro, is the Discord Diddy? What was that? What was that motherfucking that shit that popped
Of
up?
them were once his fans /
Where's
looked
the
up to him.
Discord
Nah,
Diddy?
bro, is the Discord Diddy, bro. It's over. He would integrate underage fans from his Discord servers into private calls and other servers and work them for months, building trust before making advancements and asking for sexual favors and nudes. They painting this man out to be the Discord Diddy, man. He's the Discord Diddy. These screenshots were also provided, but mind you, they could be fake or not. All of this still remains alleged, and to be honest, it's not really a big deal. I mean, she was 15, he was 17. I mean, do we really care about this one? All we can really take from the Indigo post is that she was backing up the claims of him talking to underage girls. A set of leaked direct messages began circulating online.
bro.
These messages appeared to show someone confronting
They building a RICO case on this motherfucker, bro. Leaked messages, pictures, bro. He cooked.
Cyrus with accusations of inappropriate behavior involving minors, specifically labeling him as a pedophile. Rather than explicitly denying the claims, the individual in the messages responded with an apology, which only further raised the suspicion. However, it is important to note that the authenticity of these messages has never really been directly proven. There was no confirmation that the messages were actually sent by Cyrus himself, leaving their legitimacy in question and added another layer of uncertainty to this controversy, at least at the time. Following the earlier accusations, an audio recording surfaced that significantly escalated the situation. The clip featured a phone conversation between Cyrus and another individual, during which he admitted to speaking inappropriately to someone named Cherry, who was notably younger than him. In the recording, Cyrus expresses regret for the way he communicated with her, acknowledging that his behavior was completely unacceptable. Many of the rumors Cyrus claimed to debunk actually surfaced well after the original incident. Considering how much information had emerged accusing him, one might expect this video to focus heavily on refuting points discussed earlier. However, for the most part, he mainly offered apologies to the girls involved and
Bro, why are they smoking cigarettes like it's backwards, bro?
addressed a handful of false claims.
They be like ghosting and shit. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Rather than
Like, what
thoroughly
the fuck?
challenging all the allegations.
I got a text from my
Really
nigga
high
Idra
off the
Cap saying
six.
that
Bro just yapping like I do not give a fuck about none of this shit.
Me to lie about was when we were trying.
Oh my god, bro. Not gonna lie, I'm just good at this shit. I'm just trying to get to the part where he kills himself.
I was getting back into biking recently. I was out of it for a while because I was on my bike and I got hit by this truck. Shit was fucking crazy. Oh, it wasn't bad at all. I mean, really, my bike took
Shit's fucking crazy, dude.
make music with cats
oh my
and ponies.
God. Rigby,
and
bro. Yeah, so I basically like skipped all that bullshit. Cause they're just yapping, bro. But this is the part that I'm interested in. Motherfucker.
Tragically, on May 5th, 2025,
Juice WRLD.
Witchbox, his collaborator and close friend, announced on Discord that Jeremiah had been found unresponsive, an apparent overdose cutting his life short. The shock was magnified by his chilling Instagram live that aired just hours prior, where he grimly declared that I'm going to overdose and kill myself, only to say that it was a joke. Friends and collaborators Ice Mop, Bumpkin, and iMessage actually got on Instagram live.
Did bro just say his name is Bumpkin? Blumpkin? Oh nah, you're freaked out, bro.
And pretty much argued about the entire situation. From what we know about the whole situation, Ice Mop was the one that actually came back and found Wi-Fi unresponsive. Ice Mop claimed that he used to hide the drugs from Wi-Fi, recognizing his issues with them. Yet iMessage would argue on the point on why they were doing drugs together, with Bumpkin chiming in and giving his 2 cents on the situation.
I
So,
said someone
so the moment he hangs out with you guys, all of a sudden he wants to do Zans, all of a sudden he wants to do a drink, all of a sudden.
all of a sudden
weight-
here,
the-
let me
the-
give the phone to Bumpkin. Bumpkin can explain.
Yo, Scott, let me talk to you because you be thinking you know shit. Yo, I got a question, bro. So, when a nigga buys Zans and he really wants to do them because he wanted to do Zans, if you actually knew that nigga, you would know he's been talking about it for a while now, doing Zans. What would you do if that nigga bought the Zans and they showed up? What would you do with them?
I will throw them away, bro.
Right. So, wait, no, pause. So, if he buys more, what would you do with them?
Throw them away.
Right. So, and if he buys more, what would you do with them?
Throw them away. One thing I wouldn't
You
do, I
know,
wouldn't have
eventually, like, while he's buying them Zans, he's just gonna fucking do them instead of letting you throw them away.
but I wouldn't pass the bag to him like I smelled it yesterday.
Pass them back.
Yerski wasn't VC, bro. I can get Yerski and Ludacris in here. Yesterday we were on call with him. Scale asked Ice Mop to pass him the bag, and Ice Mop passed him the bag.
Yeah, that's cold. I'm glad y'all was on call with him, but Ice Mop also was doing drugs. So, like, why would he not pass the drugs that this nigga bought to him?
Because he's saying that he was hiding the drugs in the toaster and he was smacking them out of his
Yeah,
hand. So
niggas were hiding the drugs. That's
how
my.
is he-
Bro's hiding fucking Zans and toasters, bro.
Point.
How is
So,
he hiding
that's
them
my
and passing
point.
them at the same time?
What are you fucking talking about? If somebody hides drugs and then the nigga buys more, how are we gonna hide them in his face? See, you niggas are talking about how you was on call. What the fuck was you finna do on call? You don't even know shit on call. You just know the nigga you talking to.
I'm
So that shouldn't
hearing
even
this
make any
shit
sense.
because you niggas are lying when y'all were passing them drugs. Bro, so many people yesterday were on call with them, and each time they were on call, niggas heard that Ice Mob was passing them pills, bro. So like, you can't say you were hiding them on live and saying doing all this shit when you were passing it to them at the same time.
Okay, but that's the thing though. Two things can be true. He could hide some, and he could pass some others. Hold on.
iMessage was on the live, and he was saying that Killself told him an entirely different story.
I don't know nothing about that. All I know is the truth. So I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. The niggas were doing drugs, as Skell does. Cause don't sit here and pretend like you didn't know Skell was doing drugs even in his own fucking home. You ain't tell him to stop. You ain't tell him to throw that shit away.
They all popping Zans and shit like Lil Peep and shit like. All right, bro.
Involved.
Straight yap. All right, basically, bro got caught gooning and killed himself.